The Who's Got Next Sports Showcase, brought to you by Wingstop, Victory Sports Academy, and Get Recruited 365. Join hosts Marcus Beckwith and Jessica Byrd as they discuss the latest recruiting news, interviews, and game recaps impacting the country. Who's Got Next Sports Showcase, Sundays, 9 a.m. on the CW Network.
Welcome to the Who's Got Next Spotlight. I am your host, Marcus Beckwith, here on behalf of Get Recruited 365, Victory Sports Academy, and Wingstop in West Monroe and Ruston, Louisiana. Today, I'm here with the class of 2017 prospect out of Carroll High School, a guard and can play center at the next level, Mr. Kenny Johnson Jr. Kenny, how you doing, man?
Doing great.
Good. I know you've been a busy man. It's been a busy summer. Been going to a lot of camps. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. For those coaches who don't know much about you, give them your height and your weight.
My height, 5'10", and my weight is 285.
285 pounds. I know you got a good GPA, so talk to coaches about your GPA. That's the core GPA, right?
Yes, sir.
Core GPA as well as your ACT. I know you're getting ready to take that. So talk to coaches about that.
First, giving honor to God, of course.
Absolutely.
My GPA is at a 3.3 right now, so I'm trying to get it higher to a 4.0.
Cool.
Trying to have straight A. For my ACT, I'm taking the next upcoming one, which is in September right now.
Right.
So I'm trying to take that as many times as I can.
Absolutely, and that's the goal. You know what I mean? If you stay in this particular area, or especially if you stay in state, just making sure that you qualify academically to get those. When you get those scholarship opportunities, you know, not having any eligibility problems as it relates to grades and anything like that. Okay, as I kind of said before, I know you've been a busy man. Talk with you and your dad off camera. Really been hitting that road, going to the camps. Talk to us about some of the camps that you attended, and talk to us about some of the experiences that you had.
I'm gonna name a few of the camps I've been to. I've been to LSU, Alcorn, Mississippi State, and Northwestern.
Okay.
Going to these camps, it's really been an experience for me. They learn different techniques from different coaches. Everyone has a different teaching style. I'm always got to trying to get better.
Absolutely. What would you say would be one of the biggest things that you kind of have walked away from with your camp experience? Would you recommend that other prospects like go to these different camps? And if so, what's some of the things that they can expect and they can learn out there?
Learning a lot from these camps, really. Don't quit, never stop. That's one of the main things I learned from these camps. You might mess up, but at the college level, you got to keep going full speed. If I were to talk to other players, I'd say you'll learn a lot from these camps, but especially from what I learned.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get better as a player and as an athlete and as a student, really.
Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about the upcoming season. I know it's going to be a big year for you. It's going to be your first year start down there for the Bulldogs. Talk to us about some of your expectations going into this season, and what's some of the things that you have as it relates to goals.
Let's see. Of course, we're looking for a win other than last year.
Right.
Anyway, for goals, let's see. I'll try to get at least all-state and guard in my position. I know some people might say start small to work your way up, but I'm aiming big this year. Trying to get my name out there.
Right. I mean, that's what it's all about. You know, modest people have modest goals. So, you know, some people did, you know, have the philosophy, go big or go home. So all-state, you know, it's an achievement that's out there that they've got to name somebody. So why not name you? So, I mean, you know, I'm in agreement. You do your best on the field. You do what the coach is asking you. Continue to put in that work. You know, that's a title that definitely can be bestowed upon you. Let's talk a little bit about kind of your love for the game a little bit. We talked off camera about you really being a student of the game, coming from that pedigree. You know, your father played at the next level. You know, coaching you since you were younger, as well as other guys around this area. Talk to us about your film study. What's some of the things that you see on film that kind of gives you an edge as you go out there on Friday nights?
Well, when I study film, I don't just study with the team in the field house, in the locker room, in the weight room. I study like every time I get a chance. You know, at home, at church, even different places like that. Now, when I'm studying my film, I always look mostly at the bad thing. I know people look at the good things, try to find the highlight tape, but when I look at the film of myself, I look at the bad things and how I can get better as myself, you know.
Okay. Now, with that being said, what do you feel like are some of the strengths of your game right now? Obviously, you're still very young, but what do you feel right now are some of the strengths of your game? And then what do you think are some of the weaknesses that you know you need to improve upon?
I'm going to start with my strengths. mentally, I'm able to analyze the defense from a 4 front, 3 front, 2 front, whatever front it is, within the box, from D-line all the way to the linebackers. One of my other strengths is, after going to all these camps, learning experiences, my pass protection game has gotten up through the roof.
Okay.
My footwork, my techniques has gotten better from going to all these football camps. And with my weaknesses, let's see here, I ain't able to be able to catch them fast linebackers.
Right.
Juking and spinning around.
Right, trying to do a lot. But, you know, obviously with being an offensive lineman, some of the time it's just about keeping and preventing those defensive linemen and those linebackers from making the play. So you don't always have to get your hands on them, but if you prevent them from getting in that gap or getting, you know, in the area where they can make a play, sometimes that's just as good as getting your hands on them and mauling them a little bit as well. For those coaches out there who don't have your contact information or are looking for ways to get in touch with you, go ahead and give those coaches your contact information. Could be email, phone number, Twitter address, whatever you feel comfortable with for coaches to get in contact with you.
My phone number is 318-789-7825. I'm on Twitter. I'm really active on Twitter, and I do not have email.
Okay, it's all good. We'll make sure we get your Twitter information up there as well as your phone number. We definitely want to let coaches know we'll have an updated skills tape coming your way. We're going to really be proactive in your recruiting, getting things ramped up for you. I know you had a great summer, putting in a lot of work as it relates to going to these different camps, and like you said, learning so much and showcasing your skills. There's going to be a lot to come from Kenny Johnson Jr. You want to make sure you stay tuned.